What's going on, good family? How y'all doing today? Welcome back to the Sooner Pro community. You live with your boy Rafe. We just wanted to touch bases with you guys on this good old Passover day. You know what I'm saying? We always want to say happy Passover. Make sure we keep the faith. Make sure we always keep the Lord in reach, man. You know what I'm saying? Really ain't gonna talking nothing about no finances and nothing like that. You know, finances is just a topic that we like to touch bases on, man. You know what I'm saying? Because every day we use money. We use some type of currency or finances to, provide for our daily lives, our needs. Every day we wake up, we go to work, we go to business, we do something to try to get some money. Everybody always say we gotta pay our bills. So that's why we talk about finances. But overall, you know what I'm saying, the Lord is one of the main things that we gotta keep first at the forefront. For all the believers, people who want to be a believer. You know what I'm saying? We just gotta think about, the Lord. Everything we do consists of with the strength. You know what I'm saying? I drink the small Coke, but you know what I'm saying? Too much pop, bad for you. But anyway, so most of all, through our daily lives, we always trying to get to the kingdom, man. That's where the final goal is, the final mission in our lives is to strive to, use our works and the things that we do in our daily lives to, set up for the kingdom, for the foundation. You know what I'm saying? What they say, try to get to heaven. So that's why we always want to just be thankful. You know what I'm saying? Be thankful for the King. That's why I wear this for the King, man. You know what I'm saying? For Christ, for the Lord. I say Christ has done a lot for me in my life. You know what I'm saying? Ever since I was a kid, I always was taught to, believe in the Lord. You know what I'm saying? Believe in God. And it seems like everything that I came across the Bible everywhere. And I had a Bible. I had a little old Bible. I think I showed it on one of them. It was like a little Bible. I got it when I was 4 years old. I still got it to this day. So I was like, over everything in my 36 years that I've been on earth, I still got a Bible since I was 4. A lot of people might not got things. And a lot of people do have things that they held on, that they retained, since they was, little ones running around, or when they was little ones, they grandparents or somebody gave them something that they could hold on to. And I would say that Bible was something that was given to me that I could hold on to, and it made a lot of difference in my life over the past years. You know what I'm saying? Through my life, through ups and downs, through trials and tribulations, through some of the mistakes that I made, and through, you know what I'm saying, and it brought a lot of goodness too. You know what I mean? So today is Passover day, like a sacred kind of day, a sacred day. You know what I'm saying? So that's why we want to just get on here, you know what I'm saying, give some glory to the Lord, and just, you know what I'm saying, most of all, the most wisest thing that I can say is keep the Lord first. You know what I'm saying? Fear God, and your journey will be successful if you try hard, you keep the faith. You know what I'm saying? Money, financials, just worldly things, it doesn't really mean nothing overall in the eyes of God. You know what I'm saying? Because we can get all the amounts of money we got, we can have all the cars, we can have all the finer things, the luxurious things, but in the eyes of God, He say all that stuff is vain. He say the richest man on earth will still see death. Death will still, overtake him. So no matter how much money you get, no matter how successful you think you in this world, you got the same place coming as the lowest man on the totem pole. So don't ever get too cocky or too, arrogant or something, to feel like that you just got, this and that, you driving these type of modern things, that stuff don't mean nothing, man, when you finna see that coffin. You know what I'm saying? Your body gonna decay, and everybody got the same white bones, you know what I'm saying, at the end of the day, fam. So just you know what I'm saying, come at y'all with some real riches, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes when I talk about riches and wealth and stuff, it don't always mean money. I always don't think about money, because the Lord say the things that you do on earth, you trying to build up them riches to see the kingdom of God. And the kingdom that God explains in the Bible, his kingdom is more glorious, more miraculous, you know what I'm saying, more vivid than anything us humans in this world can even imagine to build. You know what I'm saying? Excuse all the background noise. We just out here enjoying the day, and a little, I know you hear the birds chirping. Wind may be blowing, but overall, man, we just focus on the day. You know what I'm saying? Why I didn't take that thing off, but just giving glory. You know what I'm saying? Just cooling back. You know what I'm saying? Taking it light for the day. You know what I'm saying? Just freeing our mind from anything and everything worldly. Just trying to stay focused on the Lord. You know what I mean? I wasn't gonna get on, but you know what I'm saying, something just on my spirit to say, just get on, man, and just talk. You know what I'm saying? Really talking to the Lord, thanking the Lord to see another day. I always thankful to see another day, to be able to, you know what I'm saying, just wake up, open your eyes and get that breath of life. You know what I mean? And just come to some of the people, you know what I'm saying? I always want to say, thank my family, thank everybody, friends, people that encourage my life, people that I grew up looking up to, you know what I'm saying? I never take that for granted, man, you know what I'm saying? I love everything, I love everybody, you know what I'm saying? Love enemies, love friends. My heart is, I would say, it's pure. Even though I'm a worldly person, I'm an imperfect person, I did some things, we all done some things that we ain't proud of. You know what I mean? And I just want to say, you know what I'm saying, apologize, sorry to anybody that I may have hurt or may have felt a different way, said some things and done some things that, in our minds really didn't think that could hurt a person's heart, and I truly, from the bottom of my heart, just want to say, apologize for anything that I may have done. Like I said, may have said, may have looked at the wrong person wrong, anything like that can just affect the person, you know what I'm saying, from the time I was born to this day, you know what I mean? And you know what I'm saying, I want to be thankful, and I want to thank all the good people that came off into my life, you know what I'm saying, that the Lord has provided me, good men, good women, you know what I'm saying, got to see nieces and nephews, just youngins growing up that in your family you see little kids blossoming. When you was a kid, you say, man, I got little nieces, little cousins, you know what I'm saying, kin folks, they got kids, and a lot of kids, they look up to me, they like me, you know what I'm saying, kids that I don't even know. When I'm in a store, they just see me, and they can see the gloriness in you, they can see the goodness in your heart, they can see your swag, and they like you. You know what I'm saying? I have kids come up to me, white, black, all different races, tell me how it come all the way from a different hour to speak to me, you know what I'm saying? And I always want to be thankful for that, Daddy, kid, one time I was in Sam's, and the little kid just broke off from his parents. He's like, I heard his daddy, I was shopping, but I didn't really know what was going on. I heard his daddy calling for him, and I heard somebody tugging on my shirt. He said, I just want to say hi to you. You doing okay? And that right there touched my heart, man, and I just, gave him 5, said, thank you for, acknowledging me, you know what I'm saying? So I told him, make sure you always do good in life, you know what I'm saying? Get back over there to your daddy, because you kind of frightened him running off. He didn't know what you was doing. Then he kind of came over and seen what he was doing. He didn't even know me from Adam. Yeah, I don't know if he knew me. He may have seen me somewhere before, but I never knew him. You know what I'm saying? Just things like that, always never want to take things for granted, people for granted, you know what I'm saying? No matter what a person can do, done to you, it's always forgiveness, and we always gotta, care about people, man, you know what I'm saying? People is the most finest thing that you can have around in your life. You know what I mean? We might be strangers because we don't know each other, but we all got something in common. You know what I'm saying? Our hearts is connected with each other due to the Lord Jesus Christ. You know what I'm saying? And I just want to, you know what I'm saying, just touch bases with you guys, with the Sooner Pro community, with all the glorious people in the world. You know what I mean? I don't got no enemies, I don't hold no grudges. I might got some enemies that I don't know about, but in my heart, I don't have no enemies with nobody. All I got is love, you know what I'm saying, and genuine and prettiness. You know what I'm saying? And I said, and if I have all the money in the world, man, I would help just people. I like helping people. It always might not be in a favor to help people sometimes because, they could be going through certain things. Because God say he do certain things. He bring people down. He bring people up. He put people in prison. He bring people out of prison. So, and I read this verse in the Bible. He said, can't nobody get a person out of jail that I put in jail. And that really stuck with me. Because I heard a lot of people talking about we going to bail people out of jail or we going to, make people successful. Sometimes you can try your best to make a person successful or give them all the money in the world, but if that ain't really his calling or that ain't what the Lord want him to have at this time, it ain't gonna happen no matter how hard you try. Sometimes we can feel like a failure or, for certain things in our lives, but we gotta pay attention to our actions, you know what I'm saying, or the things that surround us, and we gotta understand that this world is of the Lord, and he control everything. He said he control the liar and the person that's being lied to. So with that being said, sometimes you don't know, you don't understand, and it ain't really for us to know everything, you know what I'm saying. It's just for us to have faith and continue to grow and continue just to have a knowledge of God and learn about who God is. A lot of people get a lot of stuff, get a lot of money, and you can't tell them nothing. They'll tell you through songs that you can't tell them anything. So that's kind of the adversary's trick. He say, if I want to destroy somebody, I just give them a lot of money, a lot of riches. Like the devil came and made a proposal to Jesus, said, I give you all this stuff in the world if you worship me. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't just about worship. But if to the average Joe that ain't never had a lot of money, or he been a failure in his life, that's what he thinks, or that's what she thinks. And if you come across and you give them some money or a chance to be successful, they'll turn on everybody, they'll turn on everything, and most of all, they'll turn on themselves. A lot of people don't think you basically fail yourself when you sell out, when you do a lot of stuff that your heart wouldn't, or you wouldn't tell the world that you did for an amount of money or something. You know what I mean? And you can't never hide that from the Lord. The Lord see everything, but we got our own will to do what we want to do. So in due time, it'll come. So you always want to weigh your goodness over your badness. You know what I'm saying? You always want to focus on the people that you hurting, omission and commission, that you never think. You know what I'm saying? You can touch a lot of people, and you know what I'm saying, giving and touching people in a good way is more than giving them any amount of money in the world. So today, on this good Passover day, man, we always want to just be thankful that the Lord gave us an opportunity as humans to be like him. You know what I'm saying? He said, I want to make people in the images of God, or like him and Jesus. You know what I'm saying? Jesus is just another form of God in a humanly way. You know what I mean? A lot of people don't understand it. A lot of people's minds are betrayed them, and our hearts and our minds can become our own worst enemies, because it hinders some of the things and some of our thoughts, some of our ways to be good to other people. Jesus said the most important thing that we can do is put him first, love him first, praise him with all our heart, all our soul, and all our mind. And the second most important thing is love another person, love our humanly people, love our neighbor. So, we can get a lot of good insight with that. You know what I'm saying? He didn't say love money. He didn't say kill your friend for money. He didn't say none of that. He said love a person, even your neighbor, because your neighbor, your enemy, because they're still people. And at the end of the day, God can still change those people that you may hate, that you may think was a bad person, that did this or that. But God can change people and they can become a new vessel. Just like Paul. His first name was Saul, but he got changed to Paul. And once he got converted, a lot of people still remember that Saul person. Man, do you know who you telling me to go speak to? Saul. But he was a new person. He was a new creature. You know what I'm saying? God, said he's a vessel unto me. You know what I'm saying? So that means that God changed him in a split second. God can change anybody if he really wants to, but he give us our own will. But Saul was a special person. You know what I'm saying? Even though he did many wicked things, he killed many Jews, he murdered. You know what I'm saying? Murder is one of the most things that you can do as a sinner, So just remember that when a lot of people say we don't like these people, we don't like this part of a group of sinners, so we rather murder these people, but you don't understand that you just like that other sinner, no matter if you did what he did as a sin. But the adversary will trick you to think that you're doing something good because you murdered this person because he did something, or he did some things that you may not agree with, or y'all may not agree with. But the adversary can trick you to murder to even be worse off than the person that you thought you was doing something good to, or you thought you was doing something good when you murdered. So the Lord always tell us, don't murder, don't steal, don't kill. Don't do a bunch of things. Don't have an idol. Don't commit adultery. A lot of stuff that we do, and we have double standard minds towards things. You know what I'm saying? So just have the heart and have the strength to forgive. You gotta have strength to forgive. A lot of people who say they'll never forgive, them people I would say that's a weak spirit. You have a weak spirit. No matter if you puff yourself up with cars, with jewelry, you surround yourself with the most finest women, they got the most beautiful bodies, your heart still could be weak inside. You know what I'm saying? And the Lord knows that. And the adversary knows that as well. So don't set yourself up to be a victim of the adversary, which we all have fallen short. So we all victims, you know what I'm saying? Nobody is good. Like Jesus say, nobody's good except God, the Lord, that you can't see, that you just need to have faith in, you know what I'm saying? So on this good old April 14th, 2022 year, beautiful day, sunny day, the birds is chirping, wind kind of slowed down a little bit, so we ain't gotta hit too much wind, and that's be thankful for everything, the small things, man, And I just want to say I love y'all. Make sure you keep the Lord at heart. You know what I'm saying? And just try your best to be stronger, strengthen your faith. You know what I'm saying? Make sure your health is as best as you can get it. All this bad stuff we drinking, water, all this bad food we eating, you know what I'm saying? We got some stuff that's wrong with us we might not feel. That's why I say I probably got some health issues, balance, all type of stuff with your body, man. You know what I'm saying? That's part of some sin, you know what I'm saying? That's part of taking place in sin, When Adam and Eve did that, they made it bad for us, but Jesus came and made it possible for us to have goodness. So I just want to come touch bases with you good people, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to all my people on YouTube. Shout out to all my good people out there in the world, making it happen for other people. You know what I'm saying? I would say we are blessed. So one love. Make sure you lock in with the Sooner Pro community. You lie with your boy Rafe. Peace. We'll see you on the next one.